Hey, what's up, everybody? The Amazing here, bringing you a look at the Mezco 112 Collective Brown Suit Wolverine. Well, let's get started. First, if you missed out on Tiger Stripe, you obviously may want to take your chance with this one for obvious reasons. So let's get started into a review. Immediately, I want to talk about how the shoulder pads are different, the belt is slightly different, and we now have the shorts. Originally, everyone thought the shorts were going to be really long, and everyone complained about it, so they made them short. And honestly, the shorts don't bother me with the way they're done right now. As you can see, stitching wise, it may look a little funky, or you might want to get some tweezers and pull them out. But honestly, when you're doing posing or anything like that, stuff like that is really not gonna bother me. It's just one of those things where, overall, I think it looks really good. I think it nails the bulky, realistic look of Wolverine. But if we're talking about like superhero comic book proportions, obviously this would not be the Wolverine for you. But if you want to aim for a more realistic costume look, this would be what you want. One thing I want to point out is that the one thing I don't like about the new shoulder pads is it gets a little rough to transition into certain poses. So you got to be a little careful. It's a little rough now. And you can see I'm slowly moving the joints because I haven't worn it in just yet. And I'm scared to put silicone shock oil because there's cloth involved. So this is something I'm going to take my time and be careful with. Where normally with just normal plastic figures, I would just apply some hot water or heat. But since there's a mix of leather and cloth, I can't do that. One thing I want to note is I really like this. I don't know if this is a tiny piece of plastic overlay on the design, but I really enjoy that look on the underarm of this Wolverine. I don't know why, but it's something that I really enjoy. The belt I'm really enjoying as well. I don't know if anyone here has read the Daniel Way Wolverine origin stuff, but I really like the blank utility, no X. It's just to look at Wolverine using the brown costume to handle some side adventure stuff. So that's the way I'm looking at this brown suit Wolverine, where some people may look at it a little different, but I'm really enjoying it. Even the head sculpt is the same as the tiger stripe that we got from Wolverine. It's almost identical. It's almost like nothing was changed. So I don't really have any type of gripes with that at all. I already like the look of it, so I'm happy for it. The belt is slightly different as now it's brown instead of the red one, and no X in the middle. As I said before, the shorts don't really bother me, and I really like the yellow. It really pops for me. Yellow and brown really pops. So as far as articulation goes, the only thing that I'm worried about is the shoulder pads. But as you can see here, I can pretty much rotate the arm all the way around. And occasionally I come across the problem of my shoulder pad popping out. It's giving me a little trouble because honestly, I have some type of trouble putting it back in. But that's just me. And for once I got it right, maybe because I'm on camera. But there's bicep swivel. As you can see, rotates really well. There's double jointed arms. They fold back about that far. It's really cool. One gripe that I have is that instead of him coming with two closed fists, you only get one closed fist and one hand to hold the Muramasa blade. Considering the tiger stripe came with two, I figured we'd get two. But we got copped out a little on that one, and that's fine. It's no big deal. As far as articulation goes, the shorts don't hinder the articulation at all. As you can see here, they rotate all the way out. They actually get a nice fold and roll, as I would say. Fold and roll. But I'm really enjoying it. I really like the look of this. You actually get boot swivel as well. And you get nice ankle pivot, which is something everyone was having a troublesome time about until Wolverine came out. But I think they did a great job of improving the way the ankles pivot. I'm a big fan of it. So as you can see here, you can still nail some poses. As far as the neck articulation, it goes all the way up. You can rotate it side to side. It's on a really nice ball joint up top. So you can just easily pop the head on. And as you can see here, even the more crouching, aimed poses, Wolverine can really nail it. I like it. I like this look. The more realistic, movie-like look that you want to take towards something, this is something I really am enjoying. Oop. Like I said, for some reason this shoulder, I don't know why, it's always the left one. Now, as far as extra accessories and things that he comes with the growling, snarling face. Same as the yellow tiger stripe. Mine's came really done well. The level of detail in it is really nice. As you know, I mentioned the Muramasa blade, and he actually comes with it. You can actually sheath it and unsheath it. The red is a really nice quality. It's a nice shine red, which I really like it. I don't know what it is called. So it's the hilt, I believe. I'm gonna call it the hilt or the handle. It's really nice. It's nice brown. And the sheath itself is really nice as well, too. Really a fan of this. This was done really, really nicely. Only thing is, if you would want to know if he can hold it, the sheath with the blade, he obviously can. So if you want, you can do stuff like this where he's holding the blade. Looks really nice. But you don't have that secondary set of hands to take the blade out. So that's the only thing where I think that they kind of dropped the ball on, which is why I mentioned I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get the 2 hands. But overall, still very happy. I like that he can hold the blade like this. You obviously get open palms. No claws in them, obviously. But these look really good. This is for grabbing opponents, looking good, or doing really cool stuff. Really things like that. You can even fold them together. Make it look like you're holding your own hand. And obviously, this is the highlight. You get these. Clawed hands. Which obviously, for Wolverine reasons, these are great. Just like the Tiger Stripe. These is really, really good. Mine were done really well. I know some people may have defect items. You may want to hit up Mezco or whoever provided it for you. Change it around. But I really like these. I like them really a lot. Now, one thing I want to show you is that you know you got the unmasked head with the Tiger Stripe. I'm going to show you guys that you can put that head on this Wolverine very easily. And now you have the brown suit. So, like most Mezco stuff, the more you get it, the more it complements each other. So as you can see, it fits really, really well. It actually looks a lot better on the brown suit than it does the Tiger Stripe to me. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean much if you don't care for it. But yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it. I was happy with the Tiger Stripe, so I'm happy with this. Real quick, I'm going to compare it to some other lines. Show you what you got going on. Comparison. Real quick, this is him next to his counterpart of the Tiger Stripe. So, I'm gonna make sure they both look good. See, as you can see, the shoulder pads are different. The stitching is different. The overall aesthetic and design just looks different. So it's one of those things where you actually are gonna get something different. Like, it's cool. I like that a lot. You know, it's not something too similar to where you go, oh, well, I already have that. It makes you go, I kind of need that too. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops. So as you know, Wolverine is still a pretty short guy. His ears are pretty high up, but he doesn't just nail that shortness enough for me to be like comparison to Marvel Legends, so it just doesn't work. Or it does, you know, who knows. Here he is next to his Marvel Legends counterpart, which is a tad bit smaller, but still works. But it doesn't have the buffiness, you know what I mean? But, like I said, if you want to take a more realistic approach, it's easily one of those things that you can nail. Here he is next to a Mezco Captain America. And next to Mezco's, he's a much shorter guy. So it just works out here for that. Because even with the ears pointed, it probably reaches close to Cap's height. But where he's looking at Cap, he's looking at Cap's chest. So Wolverine is definitely a shorter guy. And I like that. With other Mezco, it works really well. Here he is, just next to a Revoltech version of himself. More superhero Buffy proportions, so again, they both are close size to each other, at least width-wise, but height-wise, this guy is still shorter. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends Black Panther, where he just looks significantly smaller, but he's still much more buffer than him. But then again, Wolverine's guy weighs 300 pounds, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah. Here he is next to an Articulated Icons Ninja, which they work well with just about anything, which looks great. And just for some giggles, 1/12 synthetic human. So if you want an army build and have him fight it, it actually works out just fine. Last but not least, let's put him up next to an SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider. Close, but no cigar. But yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying it. And if you didn't get the Tiger Stripe, and obviously you still want a Wolverine, you have the option of the brown suit, or you can still get the X-Force exclusive, or just go with a different Wolverine altogether. It's really up to you. In the meantime, guys, hope you found this informative. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the photos at the end. So, as usual, be good, do good, drink your water. Later. For you guys that love that Sabretooth stuff, I forgot to add these guys in because, you know, just in case you ask about it. I probably missed a bunch of other things too, but you have this too.
青い炎